Colts camp continues. EJ Speed, backup linebacker, but a really important guy in special teams. We spent some time with EJ Speed.
Well, I'll start it. Can you take us through the hit and the celebration afterwards and what inspired that?
The hit was just me playing ball.
Right.
I mean, it's just my style of play. But the celebration is just a little fun I was having, just dancing. It's a preseason game, been working craft and being all uptight and stuff throughout camp all. So when you get to put on the uniform and put a name on your back and let it spin, you're just having fun out there.
EJ, 5 takeaways in the preseason games. That's something that's been characteristic of this defense in past seasons. But how does the foundation that was already here that you guys have learned merge well with what Gus Bradley brings in? How are we kind of seeing this play to fruition and play to your strengths? Because the linebackers, you guys have been flying around a lot in camp, and then they got that game in Buffalo as well.
I think it's a compliment to the new coaching staff. They were real resilient to let's taking some stuff from last year and paying attention to us on film, take some stuff last year and implementing it into the new system and adding more. So we had a team meeting and we talked about turnovers. We went some practices without turnovers. We talked about turnovers. We talked about punching at the ball, and I think it just all came into fruition when we got on the field and everybody played fast and physical and balls come out when we do that.
In pregame, I asked Coach Reich about the emphasis on defense. He said finishing was a big point of emphasis. How is that something that has been ingrained in you guys? How much has that been a message on finishing throughout the course of camp for this defense, where you guys want to finish games in particular?
I think since I've been here, since 2019, we always put an emphasis on finishing. It's not nothing new that Frank said. So I think just even with the new guys on the defense, they're realizing that this is a standard that we all live by, and they did a great job. Ballard always does a great job bringing people in who's open-hearted to everything that's going to be asked of them. So we got some great guys in the locker room, and everybody just buys into a system. And I think we're going to have a great defense this year, and we're going to put a big emphasis on finishing throughout the season.
Line's coming in.
How would you describe your development as a pro player and a linebacker?
I'm comfortable. I know when I came in, I was kind of, just finding my footing a little bit. And I think second year, I feel like I found my footing, and it was and now it's just, the game is slow. I feel like I'm back in college. It's fun. I'm having fun. I'm having more fun. I'm not thinking a lot. And I can just play fast and physical now, and I can just be me.
Do you sort of have to pay your dues as a special teamer? No.
I wouldn't say dues. I would say just buying into the system that's already created. The mentality of our special teams has always been to change the game. And I think since I've been here, we had great special team players with Glasgow and Matt and Zaire, and even some of the older guys. When I first came in, like Clayton Gathers, that was a guy who kind of put stuff together and told us from day one as a rookie, you're gonna play fast and physical on this team, and you gotta play discipline, and special teams is a big thing, and I took it to heart and just ran it.
One last thing, I'll leave you alone. Is there more of an urgency not knowing Shaq's status or not, or does that really not impact you one way or the other, how you're approaching things?
No, I had the same situation last year where I played behind D when he had his injuries going on and stuff like that. And I've proven many a time, when my number is called, I'll be ready to play. And as a starter, as a backup, I'm more of a team guy. But of course, selfishly and being a guy of I want to dominate and I want to play and I want to be, I got goals for myself. So any opportunity that's given to me on the field, no matter where it's at, linebacker, special teams, no matter where you put me a quarterback, I'm going to make mistakes.
Line's coming in. How does that change what you get out of practice? Those joint practices compared to hitting your own guys? Or
you get to see something new. So you get to go against a new offense. You get to go against new personnel, new skill level. And anytime you change from that, you kind of gotta watch film and kind of not change your style of play, but adjust. You gotta adjust to things in different formations and how they use different players. So I think it'll be good for us.
You said it's slowed down for you as a linebacker. How quickly did that happen with the new scheme?
With the new scheme, football is football. Every defensive coordinator gonna come in. They're gonna run base coverages, and everybody has a package that they use. But I think we did a great job in OTAs. OTAs was back this year. So with OTAs being back, you got a number of plays within the new scheme. So now when you go into camp, you just hit the ground running and you just building on how you fit in the scheme.
So is this scheme easier to pick up than the last one because you've played a few years now?
I don't think nothing in this game is easy, but I think they're both great schemes, and I think we'll do good and we'll sell.
This will be last question. George Odom moving on. Do you take on a little bit more of a leadership role? With Matthew Adams and George Odom moving on, do you take on a little bit more of a leadership role in that special teams unit this year?
Definitely. I believe we're all leaders in our own way, and George was a leader to a certain group of guys, and Matt was a leader to a certain group of guys. And I think we all have something that we can bring in knowledge just by how we was coached by Bubba. I think we all have something we can bring. So when the younger guys come up to me and ask me questions, I'm full flow, influential. Like I said, I had guys my rookie year that was doing the same thing for me. So I want to be there for them.
Thank you.
That's EJ Speed, and I say it all the time, but it's like these guys are cut from the same cloth. EJ Speed, a really thoughtful guy and a wonderful guy to talk to, a terrific interview, and you get the feeling that he's a wonderful guy in the locker room just like everybody else on this team. It's kind of monotonous. We say it every day, but it's absolutely true.